What's up, nail friends? In today's video, I'm going to do a small review talking about the new Glam and Glits Back to Basics core line. And then I also have 9 mood effect colors that are new to my salon that I just got in. And I wanted to share with you guys and show you guys them changing color. So let's get started. Okay, to start, let's talk about the Monomer. So I got the Monomer in, it is EMA, so any non-nail techs here, there is MMA and then EMA. So EMA is legal and you can use it, and MMA is illegal. So if you want to look that up, I'll leave a link in the description box on why you should always use EMA in your acrylic and not MMA, and how important it is to go to a nail tech who uses EMA. So I'll leave a link in the description box to tell you why. I just don't want to get into it because this video could get way too long. So right now I got in the 16 fluid ounce here. So Glam and Glits does have on their website that they will be coming out with a gallon, which is great because I go through about 8 ounces of monomer a week. So this will only last me up to 2 weeks, maybe even less than that. I did bring in more than one in my studio of these, so I do have like a big pile of the monomer. So on the back here, it does tell you all the ingredients and some more information, but it is important for me to mention that it is HEMA free. So if you guys don't know what HEMA is in monomer, it's just a ingredient that most monomers do have, but a lot of companies started coming out with HEMA-free monomers, and HEMA is what causes a lot of allergic reactions. It's really great that Glam and Glits monomer is just specifically HEMA-free, just doesn't even have it in it. So there's not a HEMA-free line and a regular one, it's just all HEMA-free, which is perfect. I didn't use anything in my studio with HEMA in it, so that makes it perfect, and I'm super happy that they did that. So I picked up the clear. So I bought this huge container of it, 20 ounces, and then I also bought the small 3.8 ounce container because I wanted to refill this container. So this will be the container that's always on my desk, and then I will use this massive container to refill it. I also picked up the ultra white because these are probably the most used kind of colors that I'll use. They do have a whole line of pinks as well, but they're not cover pinks, they're just pinks for doing basic pink and white. And I don't really do that at all, so I didn't pick that up in my studio because it would just be a waste. So I know you guys probably want to see those, and if I can get them in, I will, but I didn't for this specific tutorial. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna empty out some of the monomer into a dapping dish. I'll show you a little demo with how smooth it is and whatnot. So I do have a fake hand here to work on. I feel like you guys would like to see how it applies and moves around at the cuticle area, which you wouldn't be able to see that with a swatch stick. So I have been using this for a few days, and a few people have asked me, how does it smell? So it is not low odor. Unless it specifically says it's low odor, monomer smells, and it's intense. So I didn't notice any difference. If anything, I feel like it's slightly stronger than my last brand in smell, but it could just be because I'm not used to it, of course. I do find it has an interesting smell when filing. When filing off, it smells kind of sweet. I find it's actually really easy to file compared to the last brand I was using, so that's kind of nice. It's a little bit easier to file. I also find that it's slower setting. So if you're brand new to acrylics, this would be really great for that. For me, being someone who likes to work fast, I find that if my room temperature is a little too cold, then it dries too slow. So what I like to do is take a small container like this, and I pour some warm water in it, and then I stick my stuff in that. So that's what I do actually all winter because I'm in Canada and my nail studio is actually really cold. In the winter, I definitely like to warm up my monomer so that it sets a little faster, so that's a tip. So you can also do the same but opposite and add cool water with ice cubes in the summer. So if you're ever having any issues with your monomer and your setting times, you can try that. But for this demo, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna show you guys how it works just directly out of the bottle. And it seems like my nail room right now is perfect temperature. So I'm just gonna show you guys how to get a consistent bead here. So you're gonna dip in and pull out, and then you're just gonna place your brush into the clear and pull it up. So this bead is almost perfect. I'm just gonna drain a little bit of liquid. So it takes your bead and it kind of smooths it out, which makes it perfect. See, you don't want your bead to be so runny it falls off your brush. You just want it to be a nice, perfect little consistent bead. I'll show you what would be too runny. Now that's too runny. See how it's moving on my brush? That's way too runny. So you don't want to ever use beads that runny. You want your bead to be nice and firm, but still movable. So I'm just gonna clean my brush off, pick up a bead, drain it a bit, place it near the cuticle area. Then I'm going to wipe my brush off, and then you're going to come in and work your bead. So because of the color of my fake hand, I feel like it's going to be kind of hard for you guys to actually see what's happening with the clear. So I thought maybe let's go in with the white and see how that looks. I actually haven't tried the white yet, so I'm excited. Okay, so that's how the white looks, and you saw it was really easy for me to move it around the cuticle. So if you're ever placing acrylic in any brand, not just this brand, and it slides around into your sidewalls, that means your acrylic is way too wet. So I didn't want to do a too in-depth review about this because I will be doing some tutorials and using the product. I want to show you guys straight up how to use the product on an actual client. This review was just short and sweet. And basically, I just wanted to tell you guys, I really like the product. I find it's really consistent. It files really great. It's a strong smell, but all monomers are. It smells kind of sweet when you file it, and it's easier to file than some other brands I've used. And yeah, so I will keep you guys updated on what I think about the product line, and I will do some actual tutorials using the product. So check my channel back for that. So let's get into the Mood Effect acrylic. So these are the 9 that I have. I just randomly picked 9. I didn't really think too much of it. I'm trying to fill up my collections with every color that they carry. So I just pulled 9 of the ones I don't have. There's still more I don't have. So these are just some new 9 ones. So I basically wanted to pick up some blues and stuff for Christmas time. And this red one I kind of thought might be good for Christmas. I don't know. I guess we'll see. It's called Naughty or Nice, so I thought maybe Christmassy. So I just wanted to try these out and see how they look. So let's start with this yellow one. This one's called Less is More. So before even opening it, you can see that it says it has glitter in it. So this is Less is More, and this one is a glitter. So this is like a nice yellow. Pretty. It's got some little glitter flakes in it, iridescent flakes. So I'm going to use the Glam And Glits Back to Basics monomer, and let's see how this looks. So that's how Less is More looks. It's a nice buttery medium yellow. So I will let this dry and then I'll show you guys how it looks hot versus cold. So I do have cold water here and warm water here. So most of the colors start out with like room temperature, so they'll be on the cool side. So when it's cold, Less is More is that bright yellow. So usually when you put it on to start, it'll be bright yellow. And then when you warm up, it changes to the lighter yellow color. So you can see it's now a pastel yellow. So cool. So let's see the bright yellow again. That's how quick it changed. I didn't speed that up. So cool, hey? Which side do you like better, the warm or the light? I feel like I really like it warm when it's kind of that light yellow. I don't have a light yellow really like that in my collection. So I feel like this one will be really fun in the summer. Okay, this next one's called Simple Yet Complicated, and this one is a cream, so that means it has no sparkle in it, but it does kind of have some shimmer in it. It's a pretty color right on its own. Ooh, that's such a pretty color on its own. I can't wait to see what it looks like when it is the lighter color that it's. So you can see on the top here, it kind of gives you like a hint of what it will look like. So it'll be like a light pink, I think. Okay, here's what simple yet complicated looks like when it is cool. So let's see how it changes when it is warm. Wow, that's so cool. It changes to nude. I wasn't expecting that. I expected like a lighter pink. So let's take a look again. Isn't that crazy? It's very, very different. Two completely different looks. So that will be really interesting. I can't wait to give that a try. If you guys do want to see me do some color changing acrylic sets, please let me know in the comment section which one you'd like me to use. This next one is called Forget Me Not. So you guys know I love green, so I had to pick this up. So this one also has some sparkles in it. It's got some iridescent glitter. That's a really pretty color on its own as well. So I really like the color of this one. So let's see what that looks like warm versus cold. So let's see what it looks like warm. That's crazy. It went white. How do they even do that? It's kind of like a gray white. It's not quite white. It's more like a off-white, kind of gray looking. It's already trying to change back to room temp. So let's put it back in there. That is so cool. These are so neat. Next I wanted to do this one called Melted Ice. This one is a shimmer. Really, really pretty teal blue with some silver shimmer flakes in it. Oh, that's so pretty. That's so pretty on their own. Glam and Glits makes some really beautiful colors. This one's really nice. I can't wait to see what this one looks like. I feel like it's gonna be like, kind of like a minty color. Okay, here's what Melted Ice looks like room temperature. So let's see what this one looks like warm. That's really pretty. It goes like a mint color. So pretty. I kind of thought it was gonna go mint. So let's go back to the dark color. Super cool, hey? The next one I wanted to look at is called Naughty or Nice. So this one is a cream base, which means this one has zero shimmer or glitter or anything in it. So this is like a really, really, really bright red. I thought it was gonna be more pink, but it's definitely like a nice, rich, solid red. That's really nice. So I'm assuming that this one will turn like a nice fuchsia color. Next we have Naughty or Nice. I'm really excited to see how this one changes. So it's going kind of a hot pink. Wow, that is so cool. I love these color changing stuff. They're actually really fun to wear on your own nails, and every time you shower they change color. It's super fun. Oh, there we go. The next one I wanted to do is called Hopelessly Romantic. This one is a shimmer color. Oh, I wasn't expecting it to look, I thought it was gonna be a little bit more purple than that, but it's kind of like a corally mauve color. I don't know, it's kind of an interesting color. It's almost got like a brown tint to it. It's actually really pretty. So that's what Hopelessly Romantic looks. Okay, so here's how Hopelessly Romantic looks room temperature. I'm really excited to see what this one changes to, because they kind of didn't really give it away on the packaging. That is cool. It went like a medium gray purple. Cool. And then let's change that again. Wow. That'll always be so cool. Every time I do it. So cool. Okay, this next one is called Blue Lily, and it has some glitter in it. It's got the iridescent flakes in it. This one's really pretty purple, so I am excited to see it go blue. So here's how Blue Lily looks at room temperature. And here's how it looks warm. So that's really cool too. Goes from bright purple to like a minty blue. Next one up is called Side Effect. So this one's another cream color, and this one is another blue. It's very similar to the Melted Ice in tone. Slightly different, but it has no glitter in it. So pretty. So that's what it looks like before it's changing color. Here's how Side Effect looks room temperature. So when it's warm, it goes to a baby blue. Super pretty. Okay, so the last one here is called Drama Queen. So I actually have wanted to buy this one for a while. So I know that this one goes from dark purple to bright pink. So I really wanted to get this one in because I do have some clients who would really like that. So pretty. I can't wait to see. The last one here is Drama Queen. Let's see what this one, I told you it goes bright pink, so let's see it. That is so cool, see? So cool. And it just changes again, right? Dark purple. Okay, so here's how all the colors look again laid out. Which one is your guys' favorite? So I was most surprised by Hopelessly Romantic. I really like the color as it is, and then I was surprised by the color it changed. I find that these are so neat. These are just so cool. I also really liked Simple Yet Complicated. It's crazy how different they look when they are warm versus cold. Like, this looks like a completely different set of colors that I just showed you guys. Like, there's no dark purples or dark blues anymore. It's all just like pastels. We got the nude here, light yellows, grays. So cool. I am just obsessed with the color changing stuff. I always forget I have it too, so I don't get to use it very often, but when I do use it, I love it. So I hope you guys liked this little video. Let me know which one's your favorite and which you'd like to see featured in a new tutorial. So let me know, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.